Hey everyone, and welcome to another CustoMego creation. I thought I'd do something a little different this time and not present a recipe so much as guide you through a custom making process. I got the inspiration to make a figure, and I thought rather than just do it and show you, I would document it in steps and go forward with that. I would say the skill level needed for this would be an intermediate. It requires a little bit of painting and other work, but I wouldn't call it an advanced work because I don't generally get into that stuff. So my subject is the 1977 TV series, The Man from Atlantis. I was a big fan of this as a kid. He's sort of TV's Aquaman, and I've always wanted a figure of him. So I was inspired originally by the web-handed Aquaman figure that Figures Toy put in there. Aquaman versus the Great White Shark set a few years ago, and I got one of those, and I've been trying to figure out who I can make to resemble Patrick Duffy. I can't sculpt a head per se, but I can take an existing head and modify it, so I'm a basic sculptor. So I've chosen Jack Shepherd from Lost because of his facial similarity to Patrick Duffy at that age, but there's a lot of modification I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to sculpt the hair, and I'll explain how I do that, and I'm going to have to repaint it because he's got this awesome 5 o'clock shadow. I had this kicking around because Entertainment Earth was blowing away their Lost action figures a few years ago, and the suits and body and everything, like, they were worth the $5 they were selling them for. To make Mark Harris's patented swim trunks, I'm going to use this bodysuit from Figures Toy Company, and I'll hopefully not botch it because I've only got the one. So here's a bit of an in-progress piece. What I've done is I've taken Jack's head off his body, obviously, so I can sculpt and paint it. But the first thing I'm doing is I'm giving him a better head of hair. He didn't have 1970s Patrick Duffy hair. And the product I use for that is something called Epoxy Sculpt. It's a 2-part product that I highly recommend if you're going to sculpt hair, beards, mustaches, antenna, what have you. It's just one of my favorite items to use. For the sculpting tools, I just kind of use some very generic stuff, nails, pins, that sort of thing. I'm not quite happy with the way the hair is going here, so I'm going to take another pass at it. I'll give you an in progress after that. Alright, so here's my Mark Harris. I'm very happy with the head. I think it turned out pretty good. His hair was a bit of a challenge, and I had to do a few passes at it, but I finally got it to where it's, peak Patrick Duffy. My one problem with it is I kind of screwed up the shorts, but that's a really good observation about failure. You never really fail. You can always try again. So I'm going to order another pair of long johns or something like that and try and fix his shorts for my next run. I'm doing a custom card right now, and I'll flash it on the screen how I'm working on it. Just doing it in Photoshop. A really interesting sidebar to this is while I was working on this video, my friend Rob Turner did this brilliant kit-bashed Man from Atlantis simply with parts he bought at the ClassicTVToys.com website. I'm posting it here, and I'll post the recipe below because honestly, I think it's better than mine. It's simple, it does the job, and he nailed it. So you're getting 2 for 1 this time, and that's awesome. Let me know your feedback. I'd love to hear from you on the Mego Museum page and, of course, at our YouTube channel. What do you think of the series? Would you like to do an episode? Please let me know. Thanks for watching.